Greetings, YouTube. So it is Farmer Ross here with Misty Moon Farms, and we are in the greenhouse yet again in this beautiful, beautiful springtime planting where everything is just green and busting with life. Got carrots, we have lettuce, we have some kale back there. We've got our Swiss chard, collards, more kale, more collards, more Swiss chard. And then over here, we've got all of our transplants on our nice little tables. So I'm just showing things off right now because those are all of our transplants right there. Then we got some mint. But today's video is going to be going over bio-intensive farming. So what is it, how to do it, and what are the benefits of it if you should consider doing it for your farm or garden? So bio-intensive farming is a name, bio meaning life, intensive meaning a lot of. So it's basically a way of planting your plants close together. And you can see here, collards are probably the best example. I have like a foot spacing on these collards, which is closer than the recommended amount by the people who do, the seeds. They're gonna recommend maybe 24-inch spacing, 18-inch spacing. So when you're doing bio-intensive farming, you're planting things closer together than you normally would. And what that does is it creates a canopy that prevents weeds from growing. So it really alleviates weed pressure, one reason you want to do it. And then another reason you want to do it is because you get more bang for your buck. You get more crop production per square footage of grow space. So if you're doing this for a living, like me, you want to get the most crops you can for how much land you're growing in. Or if you're a home gardener with a limited amount of space, you may want to be able to produce as much fruits and vegetables as you can in the limited amount of grow space that you have. So if that's you, want to alleviate weed pressure or are limited on space or want to get the most production for your space, then bio-intensive farming is the way to go. So what does that look like? One, you plant things closer together than you normally would. And the reason that you get to get away with that is because you have good soil. So just like in all my videos, I talk about soil. It's got to be, non-alleviated. So you can see I'm just digging down here. It's a little bit clayey still, but I just dug down 6 inches there with my hand very, very easily, because I've been building the soil here for a long time, for many years. So I have that deep, deep layer of really good soil. And when you have that soil, it allows the roots to grow down instead of growing out side to side horizontally. It allows the roots to grow down, and that creates less competition among the plants when they're planted closer together, because they're not going side to side competing. They're all able to go down into the soil to get access to nutrients, so you can plant them a lot closer together. So that's the biggest secret to bio-intensive farming, is getting your soil right, alleviating compaction. We have other videos on that, doing your broad fork, adding your compost. You could add a fertilizer too, a fish emulsion or something like that. So, and what it does, I kind of demonstrated here, but you see, there's a lot less weeds down in there. There are a few of these like clover, sorrel type plants in there, and that's okay. I actually like those plants in here because it creates a ground cover, which is very beneficial for the soil. So if you don't have things canopied like this, where the soil is like completely covered, you don't want bare soil. So you can see like here is bare soil, and that's really not the best. But these collards are going to grow up in another few weeks and create a canopy like this. That's going to prevent harmful UV radiation from reaching the soil surface, right? Nature does not like bare soil. It'll grow something there so that it doesn't have that, because that's going to create a dead layer, kind of like after nuking on Mars or something, layer on the soil if it's just bare soil exposed to the elements and exposed to the UV of the sun. So we always want to keep that soil covered. And if you're doing biointensive farming, AKA you're always creating that canopy, it's going to alleviate weed pressure, and then you're going to have a lot healthier microbial life in the soil all the way up to the surface. So, oops, I keep flipping the phone. Hopefully I didn't do that too much on you guys. So those are the benefits of biointensive farming, what it is, how to do it, and why you'd want to do it. As always, if you have questions, feel free to comment down below, ask them, reach out, and I'd be happy to answer them, or maybe even make another video if this one wasn't clear enough. And like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel for more videos on how to be the supreme ninja farmer. Blessings.